All right, listen carefully. I know this sounds crazy, but I'm going to say it anyway. There are places in Germany right now where you can buy a house for less than the price of a used Toyota. Not land, not a shed, not a ruin in the woods. A real house. With walls, with a roof, with electricity, water, heating, and legal ownership. And every time people hear this, they say the same thing. This has to be a scam. But it's not. Germany is one of the strongest economies in the world. Amazing roads, trainings everywhere, healthcare, safety, rule of law. So how is this possible? Today, I'm going to explain exactly why, and I'll show you 25 real towns and regions where prices are so low that they honestly don't make sense at first glance. But I promise you something. By the end of this video, you will completely understand why these prices exist, who these places are for, and who should never move there. This is not hype. This is not clickbait. This is reality. Let's talk. Why Germany has impossibly cheap real estate. Before we name a single town, we need to talk about history, because cheap real estate doesn't appear randomly. After World War II, Germany was split into two countries, West Germany and East Germany. West Germany became capitalist. East Germany became socialist. In East Germany, the government owned most housing. Rent was cheap. Housing was built for workers, not profit. Then in 1990, everything changed. Germany reunified. And when reunification happened, factories closed, state jobs disappeared, mines shut down, young people left. Millions of people moved west. But here's the key part, and this is very important. The buildings didn't disappear. Germany didn't demolish entire cities. They kept the apartments, they kept the houses, they kept the infrastructure. So what happens when you have too many homes, too few people, and no investors rushing in? Prices collapse, and they stayed low for decades. Add to this strong tenant protections, high renovation standards, low speculation, and you get something very rare. First world country, third world real estate prices in very specific locations. Now let's go place by place. Part 1. Eastern Germany. This is where prices get truly unbelievable. Number 1. Chemnitz, Saxony. Let's start with Chemnitz. Chemnitz is not a village. It's not rural. It's a full city, around 250,000 people. It has universities, hospitals, trams, shopping malls, trains. And yet, it is one of the cheapest large cities in Germany. You can still find apartments here under 1,000 euro per square meter. Why? Because Chemnitz was once a massive industrial city. When industry collapsed, people left, and demand never came back. This is one of the best cities in Europe if you want city life. You don't care about hype, you want low rent or cheap ownership. 2. Görlitz, Saxony. Görlitz is ridiculous. I'm serious. This city looks like a movie set. In fact, Hollywood literally films here. Beautiful old buildings, historic streets, cafes, churches, and prices are insanely low. Why? It's on the Polish border, far from major job hubs, low population growth. If Görlitz were in Western Germany, prices would be triple. 3. Wurzen, Saxony. Wurzen is a perfect example of this can't be real. Small town, quiet, almost no demand. You'll see listings for 30,000, 40,000 euros, entire buildings. Not scams, just nobody competing. 4. Altenburger Land, Thuringia. This district is often the cheapest in Germany. Big houses, multiple floors, garages, gardens, for prices that wouldn't even cover renovation in Munich. Downside? Very quiet, older population, limited nightlife. 5. Gries, Thuringia. Green hills, castles, clean air. Prices are low because it's remote, jobs are limited, but for retirees or remote workers, this place is gold. 6. Sala Orla District. This is rural Germany at its cheapest. If you want silence, nature, no crowds, this is perfect. If you want clubs, no. 7. Mansfeld Sudhar. Former mining region. Mining stopped, people left, housing stayed. That's why prices here look fake. 8. Magdeburg. This is a state capital. Let that sink in. A capital city and still affordable. Universities, public transport, river views. Prices are rising slowly but still very low. Part 2. Cheap cities people don't expect. 9. Halle, Saale. University city. Culture. Music. Students. Often ignored because Leipzig is nearby. That keeps prices low. 10. Cottbus. Once you leave Berlin's commuter zone, prices drop fast. Cottbus is surrounded by lakes and forests. Quiet. Affordable. 11. Duisburg. People love to hate on Duisburg. But here's the truth. It's connected to everything. Cologne. Düsseldorf. Ruhr region. Industrial decline created massive housing supply. 12. Gelsenkirchen. Consistently one of the cheapest cities in Germany. Not pretty, not trendy, but very affordable. 13. Bremerhaven. Port city. Shipping declined. Jobs left. Prices never recovered. Sea air. Wide streets. Cheap housing. 14. Saarbrücken. Small capital near France. Lower wages. Lower demand. Lower prices. 15. Holzminden. Quiet. Nature. Underrated. Very cheap compared to Western standards. Part 3. This feels illegal prices. 16. Lüchow-Dannenberg. Very rural. Very quiet. Very cheap. 17. Werra-Meißner. Proof that even wealthy states have cheap zones. 18. Bobruch. Tiny villages, huge houses, almost no demand. 19. Salzland district. Flat, agricultural, extremely affordable. 20. Hildburghausen. Another ultra-cheap Thuringian district. 21. Vogtland region. Mountains, forests, lowest prices per square meter. 22. Elbe-Elster. Large homes, low population, strong infrastructure. 23. Erfurt. Still affordable, but rising. 24. Osnabrück. Quiet university city, often overlooked. 25. Leipzig. Not rural cheap, but cheap compared to Berlin or Munich. Final warning. Be honest with yourself. Let me be very clear. Cheap property is not magic. Many homes need renovation, new heating, roof work. Many towns have few jobs, aging populations, limited nightlife. These places are perfect for retirees, remote workers, investors who understand risk, people who want peace. They are terrible for party lovers, career climbers, people who hate silence. Outro. Strong close. So is this a scam? No. It's demographics. It's history. It's reality. If you want a follow-up video, real listings under 50,000 euros, renovation cost breakdowns, best towns for foreigners, like the video, subscribe, comment the town that shocked you the most, and I'll see you next time.